Hi, YouTube friends. I'm going to talk about my snow owl here that is was worked on an 11 count fabric, printed fabric, and I'm done, totally finished with it. I'm pretty happy with it. Now, if you've seen any of my previous videos with this project, I wasn't too happy with how it was turning out. I'm still not too happy with it because my expectations were just too high. When I started this, I was just expecting it to be exactly like the image or very close to it. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. It does not look like the photo. I mean, the photo has a lot of definition with the trees and the moon and everything else. But it's not that bad. Now that it's finished, I think it's going to look fine. And I am ready to soak it in water, and I'll take you guys through it. Okay, I'm just going to use my very clean kitchen sink, and I'm going to run some warm water. I have an old bath towel laying here that I will, once I'm done soaking, I will set it here and let it dry. Okay, so I'm just going to dip it in here. This is the first time I'm actually doing this. No, actually it's the second time. I had a Santa image one that I did, and I ran into problems with that one. The problem was that it called out for the wrong color for around the Santa's face, and the lips were wrong, the eyes were evil looking, and so yeah, I gave up on that one. The colors look really dark when it's wet. It is starting to fade already, and the water's kind of turning blue. So I think this is going to work out okay. I'm going to let it sit here for about 30 minutes, and then I will come back and check on it. Okay, it's been 30 minutes, and it looks pretty good. Now the white part around the border looks a little bluish, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain the water, and then I'm going to add more water, clean water, and then soak it for maybe a few more minutes. The colors just look really vibrant and beautiful when it's wet. I don't know if that's going to change and stay that way. Wouldn't it be nice if it stayed that way? But as it dries, it'll probably lighten up again. Okay, I let it soak a little bit for a few minutes the second time. So now I'm just going to roll it up and squeeze as much of the water out as I can without twisting it, because I don't want to damage it. Okay. You know, the border is still a little bit bluish. I mean, you can't see it probably on the video, but it's a little bit bluish. It's okay, because if I frame it, I don't even know if I'm going to frame it, but if I do, that's going to be hidden anyway. So yeah, this is how it came out. I'm going to now iron over it. So I've got like a little cloth here. I'm going to put over it, and I have the setting on cotton, and I'm just going to go ahead and iron it. It's all dried now. This is just to protect it. I don't know what would happen if I actually ironed it directly on the design. I don't want to find out, so. Okay, see how it's looking. Not too bad. So I noticed there's a few spots here that I missed. I missed 2 squares here, and I have only a half a stitch, so not a full cross stitch over here. I have another one missing here, and I believe that's it. So not too bad. So I'll just have to correct that. After ironing it, it looks better. The border still has a few creases in it, but that's not a big deal because that will be hidden depending on whatever it is that I decide to do with it. But the image itself, the work, looks okay. So now I'm excited to choose a new one. I will go into my stash. I have a few printed cross-stitch kits that I can choose from. What I like is to have at least 2 whips going, one of each kind. So I have a counted cross-stitch that I like to work on, and then I have also a printed cross-stitch kit that I like to work on, like this 11 count one. I will do the counted, and then when I get tired of counting, I usually I work a little bit on the printed one. I'm going to thank you guys for stopping in and watching my video, and hope you guys are having a good day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.